Welcome Pisces to your love reading for the next 2 days, which will be October the 11th and 12th of 2018. So let's look into what's going on with you. The hate of everything what could be, person coming towards you, your response, their response, the advice, and then the outcome. Let's see. Pisces for 2018. Love. Okay. Okay. So there does seem to be celebrations, so either with your partner or together with other people, it just depends. So reuniting with somebody, having a good time, a party, an activity, a wedding, family reunion, just depends. But there does seem to be some good things that are going on, I feel. So that's good. So what's crossing it? A lot of you might be working, you might be celebrating at the same time, and as you detach from a person, or maybe it's almost like you heal yourself as you disconnect from something that didn't work out, or having to detach as you focus on some kind of financial stability between you and your partner or getting over some kind of a detachment or conflict. All right, having fun. So that's the theme over the next 2 days. The sun is showing up, so you're having a good time, communicating. Could be dealing with a Leo for some of you. It just depends. But children, you might be around your partner, even being around them and being romantically tied to or attracted to somebody. So fun. All right. The recent past. So there could have been some sexual chemistry that you did have with somebody else. Then the chemistry could be there. It could be games. It could be traveling as well. But often having a good time, expressing yourself, enjoy yourself, recreational activities, or just even focusing on ways to be creative when it comes to career or anything like that. It might be. So fire signs showing up: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and we have a Leo so far. So it just depends. Now, hit of everything, you do have a relationship that is there for some. Now, if it's not a relationship that you're in or a marriage, it's a happy home, it's a happy environment, happiness with you communicating or being around other people and feeling good in some way. So that does look good. It's like what's on your mind, or what could be from this is joy or some kind of fulfillment and completion. All right, the person coming towards you, they seem to want to make positive changes or commit or to work things out. So karmically, there does seem to be someone that's trying to do right by you in some way. So it just depends, and synchronicities work out. You run into this person in a different environment or some kind of way. So the Wheel of Fortune is a good thing. So when I see the Sun, you have some really good cards. All of these cards are good, all of them. So when you have the Sun and as a major arcana, the Wheel of Fortune major arcana, and then a 10 of Cups, they can indicate some kind of soulmate connection. Now, all soulmate connections aren't relationships that's going to last the test of time. Like, you're not going to be with that person the rest of your life. Some of them, yes, you will be, but it does seem to be some good things coming between you or somebody else. Now, your response. So you might be doing other things, focusing on goals. It could be traveling, doing something that you have not done before when it comes to your relationship. So being spontaneous, getting out and about, and even not speaking to other people while you're in a relationship, but speaking to other people as people that you haven't spoken to in a while, things that you haven't done. So being creative and passionate there. So even waiting for things to kind of build a momentum between you and someone else. Now, their response is so we have Justice in reverse with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. I feel it's almost like if they're bringing that to you, they may have made some changes, right? But then they could revert back into doing something that is not right. So it's a feeling, or it could be the way that they might be thinking about you, holding back at times. It just depends. With Justice being in reverse, that's not a good thing. So we'll look into what that might be. But it seems like some good changes, and then they kind of make us, take a step back in some way. We'll see. The advice: go through. It's a breakup that's happening. It says go through with it, with the 2 of Cups in reverse, and that's maybe the reason why that's happening with the Justice in reverse. That person may have done some things, and sometimes this is almost like they did something and you parted ways with them in some way, and now you might be happier after having that, after that has happened in some way. So it's like you are renewed, I feel, for some of you out there. But it tells you to allow it to happen. If it's a breakup, or if it's a connection that's not really working out, don't, keep that connection going, I feel, for some. And we have the outcome is emotional, well, I won't say manipulation, but someone might not be speaking to you. You're not speaking to them. You're not really expressing how you might feel about that particular connection because you just might want to leave it alone. But I feel like that might be an issue. Now, sometimes this might be drinking. It could be drugs. It could be alcohol, anything like that, or emotional intensity where you just don't want to express how you feel to somebody. And sometimes some of you got to be careful of expressing yourself too much when it comes to how you feel about someone on an intimate level, because that person could use that as an advantage, at times to kind of get back. So almost being like an emotional vampire, So clarify justice in reverse for the person that you're dealing with. See, they're hurt, all right? Either because of something that they've done, and they're having to cope with that, or just that they might not be happy with the way that you might not be responding to them. So when that happens, the intensity might be so strong that you're having to disconnect and party and have a good time, and that could be stressful. Clarify the Queen of Cups in reverse for Pisces. So as you now, again, that could be a lot of in a positive way. You might be out and partying and having a good time with other people because you got the Three of Cups there and the Six of Pentacles. So not really, it's almost like you want to give and receive, but you might not really be expressing all that much because you've already done so, and you've done too much of that already, and now it's someone else's turn to do that at this time. So just be aware of someone being dishonest, or doing the blame game, or not taking responsibility and making things seem like it's all you when it's them. So just be aware of that. But we have some really good things showing up here, so I advise just to focus on that. Okay, so let's see messages for Pisces over the next 2 days. So we have calling in your soulmate, and I did this for somebody else, so this is upside down. So a lot of you might be feeling like your soulmate is not calling, or they're not coming to you, they might not be around, or the person that you're with, that they might not be your soulmate. But I feel like this is in the upright position, is telling you to try to stay happy or just feel good, do you. And if you are meant to be with a soulmate or life partner, they'll manifest into your life in the right way as you move on from someone that you might be dealing with. Okay, let's see messages for season love for the next 2 days. We have love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive, and that's definitely part of you. That's what it seems like. A lot of fun that you might be having, good things that might be coming through, and even if there is an injustice, it tells you not to deal with that. Don't tolerate that, and that's part of self-love. Feeling good about choices that you make to move on from someone that doesn't really deserve it. So if you don't feel like you deserve that, then show it. All right, so that's going to be a reading. Lots of love to you, lots of light, tons of healing vibes. I wish you the best, and you can always go to the website psychicloveheals.com and schedule something for you. Have a good one.